Dengar is one of the bounty hunters made famous by his appearance in The Empire Strikes Back aboard the Executor. The current Star Wars canon briefly touched upon his life during the Clone Wars, but not much is known about what happened to him after Episode 5, until now. So I'll be covering Dengar's fate after the films in both canon and Legends. Starting with the canon, I do want to mention that Dengar was present at Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi, but I'm going to be more focusing on his story after the Battle of Endor, as told by the Aftermath trilogy. Some light spoilers for the book Aftermath Empire's End are coming up. Roughly 3 months after the destruction of the second Death Star, Dengar was back on his homeworld of Corellia, where he got into a fight with a younger bounty hunter named Mercurial Swift. He was trying to convince Swift to join a bounty hunting alliance because he believed that the fall of the Empire and the rise of the New Republic meant they would soon be labeled as criminals. Mercurial turned down the offer, claiming Dengar was too old and past his prime to consider joining forces with him. Dengar's predictions turned out to be somewhat correct, as the New Republic did begin denying work to most bounty hunters, a practice the Empire did not morally object to. The bounty hunters were forced to stick to working with the underworld, which was nothing new, but the fall of Imperial currency made payment harder and harder. The life of the bounty hunter became increasingly difficult. About 7 months after Dengar's first run-in with Mercurial Swift, the younger bounty hunter changed his tune, and Dengar teamed up with him, Imbo, and another hunter to collect the bounty on Jaz Ameri, the niece of Sugi, who Dengar worked with during the Clone Wars. They were able to capture her on Jakku, but Dengar hated Swift, and quickly turned on him when Jaz said she could get them all full pardons if they helped the New Republic in the Battle of Jakku. The group agreed, and Dengar did indeed receive a full pardon for his previous crimes against the New Republic. Quickly jumping over to the Legends version of his story, after the death of Jabba the Hutt, Dengar traveled to the Pit of Carkoon to salvage any valuables left behind. There he discovered Boba Fett, who had killed the Sarlacc and escaped, although just barely. Despite the fact that Fett was his rival, Dengar saved his life and the two became good friends. Fett even served as Dengar's best man in his wedding. The two of them worked together for the following 6 years, often following Boba Fett's personal vendetta against Han Solo. Dengar retired after that for the most part, but he occasionally resurfaced from time to time. It sounds to me like Dengar's canon story is going to be very different from the Legends version. It's possible he could become more legitimate in his dealings now that he's received a full pardon. Maybe he'll actually work with the New Republic in an official capacity, although he'll probably never get along with Chewbacca. If you want to read Dengar's canon story for yourself, you can find it in the Aftermath Trilogy on Audible.com. If you sign up using the link in the description, you can get one of the books absolutely free. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel to see new Star Wars videos every single day, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.